Today we are going to be discussing homelessness and higher education and how the interaction between these two concepts can affect a student's process throughout the realm of higher education. One of the most important topics when discussing homelessness and higher education is knowing the definition of homelessness. So oftentimes individuals are completely unaware, or maybe they do not self-identify as homeless. So sometimes it can be a little tricky finding out who needs the additional resources that can be offered through a university or college. And of course, there are many definitions of homeless. So just because you don't live under a bridge or live in a box like we see stereotypically portrayed in movies and TV shows oftentimes does not mean that you still may not need additional help. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the definition of homelessness is an individual who lacks housing without regard to whether the individual is a member of a family, including an individual whose primary residence during the night is a supervised public or private facility like shelters that provides temporary living accommodations, and an individual who is a resident in transitional housing. So a few things to point out about this definition of homelessness. When they say without regard to whether the individual is a member of a family, basically they're trying to say that your familial status is not taken into account when deciding whether or not you are homeless. And when they mention transitional housing, that can also include if you do not have a place to stay for the night and are therefore sleeping on couches at friends' houses or any situation that's like that.